Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I've got more cards that have come in the mail. We've got a nice stack here, and then I've got a bunch that came from Quick Consign, one of the consignment groups that sometimes I'll sit on their auctions at the end of an evening if I've got nothing else to do and just pick up cards that I like at a certain price range. Get combined shipping, so it's good for cheap PC cards if I find them, or even just cards to grade potentially, but these ones here are not that. So Nick Kurtz Refractor, this is one that I really do like for grading. I mentioned in my previous video I'd show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm thinking the next video that I make I should have that. So off center top bottom, missed that in the listing. Not a great find. Put that in the not considering grading pile. I'll make 3 piles for this video. Not considering grading, PC. And if it's a PC card that I want graded, it's still going to go in the potential grading pile. First ever raw card I've gotten through eBay Authenticity Guarantee. A couple small problems I've noticed on this. So my guess is a PSA 8. You can see it's up here. So obviously if I took it out, you could see it better, but the card kind of has, I don't want to take this off again, kind of has a little bit of the edge peeling away. So there's that. Plus on the back, this top right corner, you can see the white on that there. I feel like that's probably a PSA 8. I don't know. Still going to consider it for grading. We'll see. That's not a card that I want to PC because it's kind of expensive. I was hoping to get at least a 9 on it with a shot at 10. I'm feeling like it's an 8 with a shot at a 9. So this is going to be one that I don't want to sell raw. Well, we'll see. Considering grading. We'll see. These next cards here, I need to figure out which. I saved the eBay seller, but I need to figure out which one it was because I like the auctions, and the cards I haven't taken out. We'll see, but they look to be pretty clean. So here's a nice PC one, Dwayne Bowe. Yeah, pretty clean cards. So Topps Chrome Camo, nice PC, Kansas City Chiefs there. So yeah, I definitely like this. We've got some Prism Tom Brady from 2016. So this is a card that, you know, if I could gem it up would be nice. Looked pretty clean on the listing. We'll look over it. Looks like bottom right might have a small ding. We'll see. We'll take a look. Love these 2011 Topps card, the Diamond Anniversary. So this is the Cognac parallel. Yadier Molina. If you can get a nice player, you know, future Hall of Famer, these are good cards. Typically in 10s you can go for 75 to 100 on, you know, non-rookie Hall of Fame type player parallels. Deshaun Jackson camo from Topps Chrome, numbered to 499. Again, looks to be somewhat clean, some surface scratching and stuff. We'll see. This is one that, you know, similar to like the Des Bryant I had in the last video. Could just be a good card to send off to ComC. Got it at a fairly good price, so we are not going to consider that one for grading, unlike the other 2 we've gotten so far. Another nice PC card, Jamal Charles, Black Refractor. We'll take a quick look at this one. Looks like we've got a little corner ding, so just PC, that's okay. And then here's one that I am hoping to grade. Chris Jones would be a nice PC. I think this is a red-yellow refractor. Hopefully this card's pretty clean. We'll take a quick look at this. I know I'm going kind of slow for how many cards I've got to go through. You can see we've got a little imprint there, which probably wouldn't grade out well. We'll see what we want to do with this one. But this guy had a nice amount of cards that, you know, could look over for grading, could also send to ComC, and I feel like do decent on some of those cards, so we'll see. Let's go through the rest of these somewhat quicker. Kevin Alvarez, first Bowman Chrome Gold Shimmer. Very young player. I believe he's played up to high A ball so far. Could be incorrect on that, but I believe when I was looking at him, played up to high A ball. Lefty bat, young, 6'4", so good build. That's something I'm trying to look at. I know it's not all, like you've got Corbin Carroll, smaller guy, but still a good speed power combo. But if you can get guys that are 6'3", 6'4", and imagine if he fills out to be, it says 184, imagine if he was 225. It's a guy that could potentially mash the ball. Jesus Mate, top 5 prospect in baseball. Again, a guy over 6 foot. But helps he's a top prospect. That's the main reason I got that. Here's a nice one. So this is one that if it gems is $100 card easily. And the reason I know that is I've done it with maybe like a Joe DiMaggio Cognac, but a Lou Gehrig Platinum or Diamond Anniversary from 2011 Topps. Just a very sweet card. Looks like this one might be a 9. I don't know. I don't want to spend all my time in this video looking over cards for you guys. And then the last 3, these are all from three separate eBay accounts that I bought these from. So all the same card. Roki Sasaki. Really like Roki Sasaki's value heading into next season. Don't know what it will look like mid-season, so this would be something I want to buy, grade, sell by April 1st, I'd say. Centering on these can be tough. The gem rate on these right now is not good. It's for PSA, when I'm recording this video, I checked earlier today, I want to say it's like 35 or 38% gem rate on 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball at PSA. So that kind of ties into what I'm going to make next video, but not a good gem rate. But, you know, that's okay. I feel like I know how to pick out good looking cards, and I'm going to take a look through these. Just the right left centering is so difficult. You have to go based off the lettering and then the border. If it was border, I feel like these cards would be a lot easier to tell, but it's sometimes hard to tell. So we'll take a look at those. And then this here to cap it off. Quick consign, as I was mentioning, they're like DC sports cards. DC is obviously much more popular, much bigger, but look at this nice stack of cards I've got. Starting it off with the Nicky Lopez auto. We'll PC this. I remember I had a Nicky Lopez rookie auto that I bought for probably like $2 or $3, Topps Chrome. $2 or $3. I graded it. I was PCing it. He got traded to the Braves about, I think it was either 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago. Got traded midseason from the Royals to the Braves. First 2 weeks hit like 450 there. Was just tearing it up for them. Ended up selling that card for like $65 because he was no longer on the Royals. My philosophy was, one, he wasn't like a huge player. He's not like Bobby Witt. He's not like Eric Hosmer was, Salvador Perez. So I didn't really care to get rid of the card. You know, I made some good money off of it, but I bought this card for $1. I knew I could get a Nicky Lopez auto at some point, again, for cheap. So if it's not true PC, I like doing that stuff. But let's go through a lot of Disney and Pixar Topps Chrome Sapphire. So Olaf, you'll notice a theme. I'm trying to stick to main characters or parallels. So Olaf, main big character. Maui, big character. Wall-E, the movie, is named after him. Mr. Incredible, main character. Jack, I don't know this one would be worth grading, but you know, one of the top 5 in that movie, right? He's from the family. Doc Hudson, this could be PC. Cars is my favorite Pixar movie series of all time. Aladdin, movie's named after him. Carl, one of the 3 main characters in Up. Prince Charming, you know, it's Prince Charming and Cinderella, right? So hard to go wrong with that. This one's like really sweet. Strip, the King Weathers color match with that sapphire background. Love that. Sully, one of the 2 main characters. Color match. Cool card. Gold Sapphire Jessie. You know, Toys 2 was pretty much all about her. So she was introduced there, but really nice card there. I feel like that would be a cool one to get graded. Nemo, the movie's named after him, main character. Here's a nice one. Jose Ramirez, Bowman Chrome Yellow Refractor. This is the Sapphire edition. Really nice looking card there. Nick Kurtz, you're going to see a few of these. So this is the red rookie logo from Bowman Chrome. So both he and Drake Baldwin won Rookie of the Year. So these are automatically $100 credit in Fanatics Fan Cash. So I think I got these plus shipping and tax for $65 to $70. So already technically up a little bit. I think if they win MVP, then they will become, you know, an extra, like, it's either an extra $100 or extra $300. And if they make the Hall of Fame, then it's $1,000. So it's a very long-term buy, but Nick Kurtz, lefty power batter. That's exactly the way the game is going today. So Nick Kurtz, you'll see a few of these. Who knows? Maybe I'll grade one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I feel like at least holding them is worth it. Genie, not huge, but it's a refractor. So we'll see. Really liking this stuff. Elsa, this was a huge one. I think these were like $14 or $15. So I think in 10s these could go for over 100. Elsa color match with the snow or ice, whatever you want to call that. Main character. Elsa again. James Wood, trying to get more Bowman Chrome Sapphire stuff. So James Wood and Sasaki, I'd say, are the main two I'm after in Bowman Chrome Sapphire. But here's a James Wood. Jack Draper refractor auto. In my opinion, he's a top 10 player in tennis. I think he dropped out of the top 10 recently, heading into the end of the year, but he had injury. So that's, hard to stay in the top 10 in a sport. Based off rankings if you're injured. So I think he's got potential to sneak a major or two, maybe only one, but you never know. It could be two. Wawrinka won 3 during the Big 3 era. Del Potro got 1. So if you guys sneak them in. Mike Wazowski color match, that one's sweet. Sending that off to PSA hopefully. Here's a nice one I got for $40, maybe $50. Color match Sengun auto. If you take a look at any of his autos, PSA graded, I feel like they go for probably at least 100. So even in a 9, I think I could break even to make profit. 10 big upside. Medvedev, gold. I love this 2024 Topps Chrome. Tennis, especially the Sapphire. The Sapphire ones always look pretty solid. And then this is a nice PC card. Former University of Houston Cougar player Jamal Shad. Color match. The red cracked dice. Toronto Raptors color match and Houston Cougars color match. So a lot of cards there from Quick Consign. Again, like if you take out obviously some of the higher end Disney stuff and you take out the Sengun auto and the Kurtz. So a lot of the stuff here are cards that I picked up for no more than $3. And the great thing is that instead of $5 for shipping, it's like 50 cents a card for shipping because I'm getting it in a bulk lot. So those are the cards I picked up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment other vid ideas down below in the comment section. Link to my eBay store in the description. As always, thank you guys for watching. 2K for life. Peace.